Have you ever stopped to think that your breakfast could be silently harming your health? After 60, you might be surprised to learn that the seemingly innocent foods we eat every morning can raise your blood pressure, damage your kidneys, and even increase your risk of chronic illness. If you're over 60 and want to ensure that your breakfast routine isn't sabotaging your health, you need to watch this video until the end. We're about to reveal 3 common breakfast foods that could be affecting your health in ways you never imagined. By the end of this video, you'll not only discover which breakfast foods to avoid but also learn simple, healthy alternatives that will help you feel better, improve your energy, and protect your heart. Stick with us, because the health of your breakfast is directly linked to the quality of your golden years. Don't miss out on life-changing advice that could transform your health for years to come. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video, you can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. Processed foods. In today's modern world, processed foods have become a staple in the everyday diet, particularly when it comes to breakfast. With our increasingly busy lives, it's almost impossible to escape the allure of these quick and easy meals. For many older adults, processed foods seem like the perfect solution to the fast-paced mornings of daily life. Whether it's a packet of instant oatmeal, a frozen waffle, or a box of sugary cereals, these foods offer the convenience and speed that many seniors look for when trying to start their day. They require minimal preparation, making them ideal for those who are juggling multiple responsibilities or simply don't have the time to cook. However, what many seniors fail to realize is that these seemingly harmless processed foods could be silently eroding their health, especially as they age beyond 60. When you're rushing out the door, it's easy to overlook the long-term consequences of regularly consuming these foods. The impact of eating processed foods over time might not be immediately noticeable, but it can accumulate and cause significant harm. These quick meals may feel like a simple solution, but they often come with hidden dangers that many older adults may not be fully aware of. Take Robert, for example. At 72 years old, Robert had spent years eating the same quick breakfast each morning, a packet of instant oatmeal paired with packaged pastries. It was a routine that allowed him to get on with his day without much thought. It was convenient, fast, and required almost no preparation, just the way he liked it. However, things took a drastic turn when, during a routine checkup, his doctor showed him the results of his blood pressure test. Robert was shocked to learn that his cholesterol was much higher than it should have been, his blood pressure had reached dangerously elevated levels, and his overall health was at serious risk, all due to his long-standing breakfast habits. This was a wake-up call. What Robert hadn't realized was that those simple, seemingly harmless breakfast choices were slowly taking a toll on his body. Stories like Robert's are all too common, as many seniors don't fully understand the damaging effects of processed foods and how they can affect their health over time. These foods may be easy to prepare and quick to consume, but the truth is that their long-term consequences can be severe, especially for older adults whose bodies may no longer handle these ingredients the way they once did. So, what exactly makes processed breakfast foods so harmful to older adults? Dr. Williams, a leading expert in senior nutrition, sheds light on this issue. Processed foods are often packed with excessive amounts of salt, harmful preservatives, and hidden sugars, he explains. As you age, your body becomes increasingly sensitive to these ingredients, and what may not have affected you in your 40s can cause significant harm once you hit your 60s or beyond. Excess sodium, preservatives, and added sugars can lead to a host of serious health problems, such as high blood pressure, kidney issues, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. Let's break down how these ingredients specifically affect seniors. For instance, that packet of instant oatmeal that many people grab in a rush can contain about 200 milligrams of sodium per serving. While this might seem like a small amount, it can be a significant issue if you already have high blood pressure or are at risk for it. This extra salt can exacerbate the problem, potentially leading to even higher blood pressure, which in turn increases the risk of heart disease and stroke. Then, there are the frozen waffles, those little crispy squares that many seniors enjoy as a quick breakfast. Unfortunately, these waffles are often loaded with preservatives and artificial additives that help extend their shelf life but can wreak havoc on your health in the long term. Preservatives are known to cause inflammation in the body, and inflammation is a key factor in many chronic conditions, including arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. When seniors regularly consume foods filled with preservatives, they are essentially feeding the inflammation that can worsen these issues over time. It's also important to remember that after the age of 60, your kidneys don't process sodium as effectively as they used to. Foods like bacon, sausage, and other processed meats put additional strain on the kidneys, making it harder for them to regulate salt in the body. The result? Elevated blood pressure. Over time, this constant strain can lead to kidney damage and may contribute to more severe health conditions, including stroke and heart failure. The hidden preservatives in many processed breakfast foods are yet another problem. While these chemicals help to extend the shelf life of these products, they come with serious health risks. Chronic consumption of foods containing preservatives can lead to widespread inflammation throughout the body, which can exacerbate existing conditions, such as arthritis and heart disease. What's worse, this inflammation can even affect brain health, leading to cognitive decline and memory issues. In some cases, it can even worsen symptoms of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. So, what can seniors do to protect their health and avoid the hidden dangers of processed foods? One important step is to be more mindful of the ingredients in the foods they consume. Instead of relying on pre-packaged meals, seniors can focus on whole foods, such as fresh fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, that provide essential nutrients without harmful additives. While it may take a bit more time and effort to prepare meals from scratch, the long-term benefits far outweigh the convenience of processed foods. 2. Foods high in refined sugar. Let's dive deeper into another often overlooked breakfast culprit: foods packed with refined sugar. You might think that indulging in a sweet treat in the morning is harmless, just a little comfort to kickstart the day. After all, who doesn't love the cozy sensation of biting into a warm pastry or sipping on a glass of freshly squeezed orange juice to get energized? But what many seniors don't realize is that this seemingly innocent habit can be laying the groundwork for a host of serious health problems. Sugar, particularly refined sugar, is much more than just a sweetener. It's a silent threat to your long-term health. And as we age, the impact of sugar becomes even more pronounced. What feels like a simple indulgence in the morning can lead to life-altering consequences. Take Linda, for instance. At 70 years old, Linda believed her breakfast routine was the epitome of health. She would start her day with a glass of orange juice, a sweetened yogurt cup, and a fruit Danish. To her, it seemed like the perfect balance of refreshment, flavor, and nutrition. She thought she was making healthy choices. After all, fruits and dairy are often touted as good-for-you options. But during a routine checkup, Linda received some shocking news. She had been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. "I never realized how much sugar I was consuming every morning," Linda reflects, clearly still surprised by the discovery. Her doctor explained that her breakfast choices, though seemingly healthy, were sugar bombs in disguise. What she thought was a harmless morning routine was, in reality, contributing directly to her health problems. Dr. Williams, an expert in geriatric health, explains why refined sugar becomes especially dangerous as we age. As we grow older, our bodies become less efficient at processing sugar. The pancreas, which produces insulin to regulate blood sugar, gradually becomes less effective. This leads to significant and harmful spikes in blood sugar levels, which can be dangerous over time. These blood sugar spikes don't just cause short-term energy crashes, they can have serious long-term effects. Over time, frequent sugar spikes can result in insulin resistance, which means the body becomes less responsive to insulin. This condition is a precursor to type 2 diabetes. But it doesn't end there. These constant sugar surges are also linked to cardiovascular problems, such as hypertension and an increased risk of heart disease. Researchers have found that excessive sugar consumption is directly connected to a higher likelihood of developing heart disease, even in those who are otherwise healthy. Even what seem like healthier choices can be packed with hidden sugars. For instance, many fruit-flavored yogurts or natural fruit juices are laden with added sugars. While they might sound nutritious on the surface, they often contain as much sugar as a candy bar or a bowl of ice cream. And, because these options lack the fiber found in whole fruits, they don't slow the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. This means that even seemingly innocent choices can trigger those dangerous sugar spikes. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, Please comment number 12 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Linda's story is a wake-up call for many seniors who might not be aware of how much sugar they're consuming in their daily breakfast routines. What feels like a comforting indulgence can be quietly contributing to serious health issues. As Dr. Williams emphasizes, making small, mindful changes in the morning routine, like choosing whole fruit over juice or opting for unsweetened yogurt, can make a world of difference in protecting long-term health. It's easy to overlook the role that sugar plays in our daily lives, especially when it's disguised in foods that seem like healthy options. But the truth is that refined sugar can have a profound impact on our health, particularly as we age. By becoming more aware of hidden sugars and making more conscious food choices, seniors can better manage their health and avoid the risk of serious conditions like diabetes and heart disease. 3. Strips of sizzling bacon and a couple of slices of golden. For years, David had stuck to the same breakfast routine. Strips of sizzling bacon paired with a couple of slices of golden, buttered toast. To him, it was the perfect start to his day, a meal he believed would keep his energy levels up and prepare him for whatever lay ahead. "I always thought I needed a hearty breakfast at my age," David says, his voice tinged with a mixture of indifference and nostalgia. "It was the kind of meal I thought would give me the strength to get through my day." He had no reason to question his choice until a routine checkup turned everything upside down. During the appointment, David's doctor reviewed his cholesterol numbers and was immediately alarmed. His cholesterol levels were dangerously high. David recalls that moment with a mixture of disbelief and shock. "I had no idea just how risky these foods were for someone my age," he admits. The realization hit him hard. His daily breakfast habit was doing more harm than he could have imagined. Dr. Williams, a renowned cardiologist with years of experience, explains why these high-fat breakfast foods are especially problematic for seniors. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down, meaning our body doesn't process fats as efficiently as it once did, he explains. Those high-fat breakfast foods that seemed harmless years ago can now take a heavy toll, especially on your heart and energy levels. The body's ability to burn fat diminishes over time, which makes it more difficult to process the saturated fats commonly found in traditional breakfast foods. For seniors, this process can be particularly damaging, as their bodies struggle to cope with the burden of processing excessive fats, which can lead to long-term health issues. Not only does the body lose its ability to burn fat, but it also becomes more sensitive to the negative effects of fat, Dr. Williams continues. Consuming high-fat meals forces the body to work overtime to process all that fat, instead of focusing on important tasks like maintaining energy, repairing cells, or supporting overall well-being. As a result, individuals may begin to experience chronic fatigue, reduced vitality, and a general decline in health. The primary culprit in these breakfasts is saturated fat, which is often found in breakfast staples like bacon, sausage, ham, and buttery pastries. Saturated fats raise LDL cholesterol, commonly referred to as bad cholesterol, which contributes to plaque buildup in the arteries. Over time, this plaque can cause blockages, leading to atherosclerosis, heart disease, stroke, or even a heart attack. The effects of these dietary choices are far more serious for seniors, whose arteries naturally become stiffer and less flexible with age, making them more susceptible to damage from the plaque buildup caused by saturated fat. As we age, our arteries naturally become less flexible and more prone to damage, Dr. Williams explains. This makes it harder for them to handle the increased plaque from high-fat diets, creating a devastating cycle that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. This gradual narrowing of the arteries reduces blood flow, putting strain on the heart and increasing the risk of cardiovascular events. But that's not all. Dr. Williams also highlights another hidden danger: inflammation. Consuming large amounts of saturated fats, especially at breakfast, can trigger inflammation throughout the body, he warns. For seniors, this isn't just a minor concern. It can lead to chronic issues like joint pain, digestive problems, and an increased risk of conditions like arthritis or diabetes. The persistent inflammation from a high-fat diet can cause a wide range of health issues that affect seniors' quality of life, from painful joints to digestive distress. Take Martha, for instance. At 68, she had long enjoyed a buttery croissant each morning as her breakfast of choice. "I thought croissants were a lighter choice compared to bacon and eggs," she says with regret. "They felt more delicate and less greasy, so I didn't think twice about it." However, a single butter croissant contains as much saturated fat as 4 strips of bacon. Martha, who hadn't thought twice about her breakfast choices, only came to realize the impact of her daily indulgence when she started experiencing health problems. By then, it was clear that the seemingly harmless habit had taken a significant toll on her body. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. This highlights a critical point. High-fat breakfast foods, whether it's bacon, sausage, buttery pastries, or cream-filled coffee drinks, can do more harm than good, especially for seniors. While indulging occasionally may seem harmless, regularly consuming such foods can lead to long-term health risks, including elevated cholesterol, reduced energy, and cardiovascular damage. Unfortunately, many seniors, like David and Martha, don't realize the damage until it's too late. The consequences of eating high-fat meals daily go far beyond heart health. They drain energy levels, leaving you feeling sluggish and fatigued. For seniors, this energy loss can have a profound impact on daily activities, from maintaining physical activity to staying mentally sharp. When energy levels are compromised, it becomes harder to keep up with the demands of everyday life, leading to a cycle of declining health. As we age, it's crucial to reassess our morning routines and become more mindful of what we eat. It's not just about filling up, it's about fueling the body in a way that supports heart health, energy, and longevity. Making healthier breakfast choices is one of the simplest yet most effective steps we can take to improve our overall well-being. Small changes, such as swapping greasy bacon for heart-healthy alternatives like avocado or plant-based proteins, can lead to significant improvements in quality of life. By opting for lighter, more nutrient-dense foods that provide long-lasting energy and support heart health, seniors can preserve their vitality and enhance their ability to enjoy life to the fullest. As we come to the end of this video, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned. Did any of the breakfast habits we discussed surprise you? Perhaps you realized that some of the foods you've been eating every morning could be doing more harm than good. Now that you know which foods to avoid and healthier alternatives to consider, what changes will you be making to your breakfast routine? I'd love to hear from you. Please comment below and share one key thing you've learned today and how you plan to put it into practice in your life. This small change could make a huge difference in your overall health and well-being, and I want to know how you're going to take action on it. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us continue creating more valuable content like this, empowering you to make informed choices for a healthier and happier life. Thank you for watching, and I'm excited to hear about the positive changes you'll be making for your health. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.